Hi everyone, this special edition is to talk about one of the most important towns of the Quindíos department, Filandia. Filandia is a town located in the Quindíos, in the north of Quindíos department. It is one of the most beautiful touristic destinations in the department. It offers to its visitors a lot of green views, human warmth, and the kind breeding of a population that reflects the culture of the department. It is a place full of history, architecture, landscapes, crafts, and tradition, a place that still has the charm of ancient times. It is 109.4 kilometers long and 1,923 meters above the sea level. Its average temperature is 18 degrees. It is 26 kilometers away from the capital of the department, Armenia. It has 15,710 inhabitants. So let's talk about its history. Filandia was founded in August the 20th in 1878. Its name comes from the mix of two Latin expressions, the expression filius, that means daughter, and landes, that means Andes. That is why it is also known as Hija de los Andes. It has another nickname or another name that is Colina Iluminada del Quindío, but that name is given to the town because of its views. Because from there you can see a lot of different places in the department. The territory that today constitutes the town of Filandia was occupied before its foundation by a part of the indigenous tribe, the Quimbayas. They lived in the northern part of the department, and its territory was extended until Chinchiná River. Filandia was part of the Provincia Quimbaya that was called in that way by the invading conquerors that came looking for gold in the colonial period of 1540. Filandia was the second town district that shaped the Quindian region. Its first mayor was Don Rafael Ramirez, and the first worship was celebrated in 1880 by the presbyter Jose Joaquin Baena. As a legacy from the new laws for the foundation of cities in the Nuevo Reino de Granada, Latin American cities were created in a very specific way that depended on the dimensions of the square. According to the cardinal points, principal streets are deployed and are called Cardo and Decumanus, trace of the expansion of the Roman Empire, in which sides were ubicated the authorities, church, polity, and civil authority. Filandia was founded according to that features, being consolidated around the square, and with the pass of the years it has been growing up and adding new places like the burial ground or the schools. Now we can see in Filandia a lot of old structures that shows the quality of the structures made of tapia, guara, and breiki. Also, we can find a lot of structures made by stone, sidewalls in particular, and features of the architecture during the Antiochian colonization. So one of the most important aspects of Filandia is that it has remains of a very important period in the past, the colonization process. It allows us to review and recognize past that is very important to the current Colombia. Basket work is one of the most important cultural heritages of Filandia. Now there is a neighborhood called San Jose or El Barrio de los Artesanos, in which you can see how are these baskets made. And also there is a store that is managed by craftsmen that in which you can buy the baskets. The basket appeared in the life of people in Filandia probably in the 19th century when in 1912 the coffee was being produced profusely in the region of Quindío. Artisanal production was possible in Filandia because of the plenty of plant fibers near Filandia. Cultural events and holidays of the town. Holy Week. It is considered one of the most beautiful of Quindío. This religious remembrance integrates the community that join in the rendering of some characters, maybe the most attractive For the tourists is the Monte Calvario, structure made for this celebration, especially in the Church of La Inmaculada Concepción. Also, we have Las Fiestas del Canasto. They are in June and were created honoring the craftsmen of the town that dedicate to basket work as an associated element of the culture of coffee. Also, we have Fiestas Aniversarios del Retorno. In this celebration, the management of the town makes a tribute to the founders of the town through different cultural and formal events. So we have also the Catholic Carnival, first Tuesday each month. Farmers and salesmen get together in the plaza of the town to buy and sell cattle, pigs, among others. But let's talk a little about the natural attractives of the town. The most important natural attractive of Filandia is the natural and research reserve of Bremen La Popa. It has 731 hectares, and from that 731 hectares, 365 are planted by pines. It is the last forest of its sort, with the forest of the Barbas River. The great biological diversity of Filandia is expressed in more than 199 species of birds, as la pava negra, el cucordilla, el carriqui de montaña, el quetzal, el bronquero, toucans, hummingbirds, among others. From the almost 34 species of mammals, you can point the monollador, the sloth bear, the armadillo, the cuzumbón, the guatín. In regards to the flora, there are more than 143 known species of trees and 7 species of bejucos. In this area are being implemented 5 biological tails to guarantee the movement of the wildlife there. Hi everyone, I'm here with Juan. He is a touristic guide of Filandia, and I'm going to ask him some questions. So, hi Juan.
How are you?
Fine. So, I have some questions for you.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know, how long have you been a touristic guide of Filandia?
I have been on Filandia like 1 year, for 1 year, no more than that.
Okay. And what places do the people usually visit when they go to Filandia?
The people like to visit the viewers or the towers. They like to visit all farms or coffee farms. They like a lot visit the restaurants, the traditional restaurants, of course, and obviously the central part of the town. It's beautiful, and obviously the church.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah.
Like everywhere here in Quintillo.
Everywhere.
Do you think the places considered as touristic places there in Filandia are actually the most interesting places there?
Could be no. Well, I mean, if you like architecture or buildings or all that stuff, well, yeah. But if you prefer the nature, the landscapes, natural landscapes, and animals and all of that, you have to, I mean, go inside and go through the forest or through the around the town. I mean, not like inside town. All of that, it's architecture, and outside town, it's like more natural.
What do you think? Which do you think is most important?
Well, for
Or
me, it's the nature. I mean, I like nature, and I prefer it because it's like the natural reserve. It's close to there. It's called Barbas Bremen, and it's so beautiful because you can go there and go inside with animals and plants and all that things. Well, I think it's the most important is that.
okay. So do you live in Finlandia?
Yeah, yeah, of course. I have lived in Filandia like 2 years ago.
Okay, so indeed, there's something different than being touristic guide of Finlandia.
Well, of course, I'm a student of the University of Quindío. I study all languages there. I'm fourth semester, and also I used to take pictures or being a photographer.
No, really. I think that everyone here knows that.
No, no, no.
Okay, why did you decide to study that? Is it related to the fact of being a touristic guide of Finlandia?
Well, I mean, I'm touristic guide there, but I like a different one because no, well, not a lot of people there speaking English, so they need a bilingual touristic guide. So it's related with what I'm studying.
So it's related, but it's not the cause. It's not the because
No,
you're
no, no,
studying.
no, no. It's
But the
why. Well, why I'm not touristic guide because I like it. Well, I mean, I like the nature. I like knowing people, meet people, telling the foreigners like what is important here and that here it's a beautiful country. That, yeah.
Okay, but so why did you decide to study modern languages?
Oh well, why? Because I like languages. I don't like to teach. I prefer like know them, practice, talk with another people, speak with other ones. I like a lot of different languages. So it's not only English.
Okay, and most of the people wants to study, or well, most of the people decide to study modern languages because they want to travel. Is that your?
Oh yeah, well I like to travel. I mean I want to be like a backpacker. I want to travel around the world. I mean on a far far away future. I hope so.
Okay, I hope you could. So, what do you think about Finlandia? Well, I
Well,
mean,
Finlandia it's nice. I mean it's very quiet. Silence is for take a break, relaxing, eat something different, and walk around the streets without fear that someone gonna steal you or kill you. So it's nice.
okay. So, what do you think could be the most important differences between here the life here in Armenia, like the routine I think,
Uh-huh.
and there in Finlandia?
Well,
How's the
there in
people
Finlandia,
there?
it's very different. I mean, the people there, it's like friendly, most friendly than here. I can say that. Daily routine is not like the daily routine of a people from a city. It's totally different. The lifestyle is more like you are with the ecosystem. You are with the nature. I mean, you are living it. You are living with it. Understand it?
Yeah, you're. Well, I think that when you live in a town like that, and you have all this nature near you, you can appreciate it more
Yeah.
than people here that
Uh-huh.
just want to go to the mall center or something. Okay, and how do you think Finlandia is going to be like, I don't know, in 10 years with all this stuff of the people
With us,
coming from other
yeah,
countries?
it's going to be like Salento now. It's going to be like a lot of people there, full with people walking around the town. Um, all the restaurants full. I mean, it's going to be like famous. Well, most famous than Salento because Salento is like small than Finlandia, smaller than Finlandia.
Okay, and that's Finlandia, I think, because every town here has like a day to celebrate something. They have
Yeah,
like holidays, but
something like that. Yeah, like celebrations. They have
yeah,
one celebration of the independence of the foundation of town. Obviously, the day of the independence of the country. The baskets day. It's like well, because Finlandia is very famous because of their baskets.
okay. So you told me you wanted to travel also,
Yeah.
and do you think you're going to find a place, a better place than Finlandia?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna find it. I mean, a place without people and without civilization is going to be better.
Okay. So that's all. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So that was good. I mean, I like it, and thanks so much.
Thank you so much. As you should probably know, the Kindia's apartment at the start or the beginning of its history, it it was it has something that they start to build. The people that started to live here after the conquer of the Spain people, something that is called El Camino del Quindío, where well that path used to connect uh, a lot of towns or places around the department, but it was very used by obviously by important people like emperors, um, church authorities. We have an interesting fact because from that path, from that Camino del Quindío, through that path walked important people like Mutis, um, Alexander von Humboldt, and you can read and find in books a lot of descriptions about that, and they talk about the aggressive that can be the nature here in Quindío because we are full of green and trees and well, as you can imagine, in that time there were less human constructions. So we have to consider even now we have that green. We are now um, a different place around the world, and we are known around the world because our nature, because our plants, because our green. And the invitation for you is to take care of that, to be careful and think about the nature. With every step you make, you can contribute to conserve this as it should be. Thanks a lot.